So welcome back guys to my YouTube channel. In this video I'll be showing us how to make a free 300 US dollar using this particular pattern strategy I was able to discover on Boom 500 index. Okay, so currently our target is to make this $300 here. Okay, but price is currently on $100. Okay, so we are going to hold this trade for price to get to this particular level, and then we are going to be making from this particular trade close to $300. All right, so this particular strategy is a very simple and powerful strategy for us to identify in the market. So if you are able to identify this particular pattern here, just making use of this particular trend line and this red zone here, then we should be able to achieve our take profit level of $300. Okay, so we are just going to hold this trade. If you see, we are able to put our take profits here at this level, but we are not able to put our stop loss because of the nature of the market. But so far so good, price has been respecting our analysis here, and that is why we can see that price is buying upward. Okay, so there are just three things that we are going to consider before we place a trade in the market. All right, the first thing we want to discover in this market is the direction of this market. So if we look closely, we are able to see the market has been buying. Okay, so that's the first thing. Before you want to make use of this strategy, make sure market has been buying before now. Okay, if you go to the daily time frame, you will notice the market has been in an uptrend. Okay, and you can see that that's the first thing we want to determine in this particular trade here. So if we go back to the 4-hour time frame, we'll notice the market has been buying. Okay, now I will just delete this particular pattern so that you will know how we're able to come about this pattern. So the first thing that we want to do now after deleting this pattern is to be able to identify a level of support and resistance. Okay, a level of support and resistance in the market. So if we look very well, we'll notice that we have our level of resistance here. Okay, and our level of support here. So this will help us to draw our red zone in the market. So we are just going to bring out our red zone tool now and place it here for us to identify our support and our resistance. Remember, this is our resistance. This was where market turned from. And then after identifying our resistance, we want to identify the breakouts. Remember, after market turned from this point, market broke upward. Okay, so after market broke upward, market came back to test this same particular red zone. So this will form the support and resistance in the market. Okay, so after we've been able to identify our support and resistance in the market, what we want to do now is to look for if we'll be able to see any particular trend line in the market. Okay, remember, the first thing is to determine the direction of the market, if market is going either upward or downward. And as you can see, we notice the market has been going upward. Okay, the next thing we want to determine, which should be the second thing, is to know where our support and our resistance has occurred in the market. Okay, so if you are able to know the direction of the market, the next thing is to determine the support and resistance, and we've been able to determine that using the turning point here, which gives us our resistance here, and then we'll have to wait for a breakout here. Okay, once market breaks out here, we want to look for the level market came back to form the support here. Okay, and we can see that here, if we want to see the support clearly, then definitely you might want to go to the 1-hour time frame. On the 1-hour time frame, you'll be able to see that support level here. Okay, you are able to see it clearly. Okay, remember, on the 1-hour time frame, this was our resistance here, and then also this was our support here. Okay, after identifying the support and resistance level, now what we want to do is to be able to determine the trend line. Okay, remember, the trend line gives us an idea of where market is going towards. Okay, so on the 1-hour time frame, if we bring out our trend line tool now, we'll be able to draw this trend line correctly. Okay, So you can see the market has been respecting this particular trend line here. Okay, so we can see the market has been respecting this particular trend line, and then we can also draw the upper trend line here as well. So if we draw the upper trend line here, you will notice that market also has been respecting this upper trend line here. Okay, so the most important thing when drawing our trend line is to be able to identify two touches. Okay, so this would be like the first touch, this would be like the second touch. Okay, and then if we have more touches, we should be able to just draw it. Okay, but all the whole touches might not align. Okay, but the most important thing is for us to have like two touches and three touches. Okay, and then if we look to the downside, you'll be able to see that we have also two touches here. Okay, so regardless of any other touch, where the most important thing is for us to identify the two touches. Okay, once that has been achieved, the next thing we want to do now is to look for where price has respected both the trend line and this particular red zone here. Okay, both the trend line and this particular red zone. That is where we are going to wait for our sniper entry to take a buy. Okay, remember we are considering the lower trend line and the upper trend line, and we are also considering this red zone. So we are going to target where price is going to come back to meet both this particular trend line and this red zone. And so if we go further, we are going to see that it will be somewhere around here that price is going to turn from. Okay, and that is why we are able to catch this sniper entry somewhere around here. Remember, we are not going to enter around here, but somewhere around here, because price has been respecting this particular level here. Okay, this particular level here, this particular level here. Okay, and then we know that if price comes back, definitely price is going to turn from here. Remember, price can not break this zone here because we are in an uptrend. Okay, so price is not showing any formation of reversing, because this is a strong uptrend. So that is why we are able to catch this sniper entry here. Okay, and then if you look closely, you will notice that we have like an order block here on this particular 4-hour candlestick. So if we go to the 1 hour, okay, we'll be able to see that particular order block here. All right, so if we look closely, we will notice that there's an order block here that will help us to take an entry. Okay, remember that this particular order block was tested once here at this particular level, but we are not going to take this entry because price has not gotten into this particular red zone. Okay, so guys, we are just going to hold this trade because definitely price is going to come to take our profits here. Okay, make sure that whenever you see this setup, you want to enter with the minimum risk, okay, that you'll be able to afford to lose in the market should in case price does not go in your favor. And also make sure to test out this strategy on boom 1000 index on any of the time frame. Okay, if you want to test this out on any other market apart from the boom 1000 market, make sure you back test this strategy severally before you decide to go into the market. Okay, so guys, I believe you've been able to know how to make use of this particular pattern. Okay, if you have any question, please feel free to leave it in the comment description of this video. Okay, and also do well to like this video and also share it so that other traders can get access to this video. So thanks guys for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next trading video.